In the late 80s and early 90s, only a small percentage of people gathered online to communicate, play, work, and socialize. Online advertisement posts interfered with communication, which angered net users. So, advertisers began harvesting email addresses off the web, sending unsolicited bulk email. It was cheap, legal, and spawned a new era in advertisement traffic. To stop unsolicited advertising, a Usenet group dedicated to exposing and combating this problem was created called News Admin Net Abuse Email, or NANE for short. Unsolicited bulk email didn't sound harsh enough, so net users referenced Hormel's spam luncheon meat in its place from a popular Monty Python sketch. The term spam was born, and consumers took the bait. Spam fighters started sharing domains, IPs, and keywords for filtering unwanted traffic. Despite their best efforts, spam still doubled every year, and email administrators were desperate for new tools. Spam fighters needed funds for their own efforts, so monetization of their blacklists became available. In the mid to late 90s, spammers hacked top level domains like AOL, Yahoo, and Hotmail, stealing millions of emails which they shared with one another. Spammers used aliases to hide from the public eye, which made it harder for spam fighters to locate, dox, and block. Spammers invested in hundreds of servers, thousands of IPs, and domains while using threading and tunneling techniques to trick the ISPs where the traffic was coming from. Spam fighters resorted to blocking entire C block ranges just to get rid of one spammer's IP address, which in turn blocked thousands of innocent users from sending or receiving their own email. Because of spam fighting efforts in blocking traffic and new legislation, the Canned Spam Act of 2003, advertisers cleaned up the industry by introducing spammers as publishers and advertisers as affiliates. This made it easier to get more traffic because it was harder to pinpoint where any of it was coming from. Due to complaints, spam traps, and rising costs of domains and IPs, publishers were forced to create their own email suppressions. This cleaner technique removed a lot of emails, so publishers obviously needed more data. From 2005 to 2010, data brokers started trading and harvesting targeted lists while courting large corporations for their own. Many mid to large companies found that selling their private customer databases was profitable and data became king. Targeted data and opt-in information was in huge demand. Publishers were paranoid of disgruntled employees, so seeding helped list owners see how many times their data was used. Spam fighters created bots to fill out form pages monitoring list owners of any violation of their privacy policies. Spam fighters also purchased expired domains to catch spam. Every list owner was infected. There was a huge need to study and monitor spam fighters to remove their threats. After scrubbing and removing threats, email hygiene companies only offered the cleaned file, and publishers had no reporting options or suppressions to analyze. One company decided to separate all suppressions and offer transparent reporting, setting the trend for future email cleanliness. eHygienics.com. eHygienics is an email list cleaning service specializing in removing all threats from email marketing databases. Are you a right fit for eHygienics? Well, ask yourself these questions. Is your list confirmed double opt-in? Do your subscribers know who you are? Are you only interested in removing bounces? Are your domains and IPs clean? Did you buy, rent, lease, or trade your data? Is your data old? Are your subscribers complaining about spam? Are you listed on any blacklists or blocked and can't get mail through? Did your email service provider suspend your account? Are you spamming and want to clean up your act? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you should talk to eHygienics. Their list cleaning services can reverse engineer any list to find any threat that is causing deliverability issues or blacklistings. If their MX tool, IP verification, and static threat lists do not have the latest pitfalls, they have the technology to find the culprit with their predictive hygiene tool. eHygienics is the industry trendsetter and leader in email threat removal. Contact us today for a free consultation and sample scrub.